Welcome back. Fourth quarter earnings from Bayer just out this morning. The German drug maker and agricultural giant missed expectations on revenue due in part to a hit from U.S. tax reform. The stock fell to a 15-month low on the news. And joining us right now for a First on Fox Business interview is the CEO of Bayer, Werner Baumann. Werner, it's good to have you on the program this morning. Thanks so much.
Hi, Maria. Good morning.
Let me kick it off with the quarter. Can you tell us what drove the growth in the quarter? What would you say was the standout these last 3 months?
Well, we've seen, as we've seen in the entire year, a very good performance in pharma. So sales in pharma advanced again by roughly 4%. If you look at our key growth products, so our blood thinner, Xarelto, Eylea, then some of our cancer products, all of them have done well, both in quarter four but also for the entire year. So our pharma business had another record year. Quite frankly, in the other businesses, things did not go that well in 2017. So consumer is a difficult business, in particular in the US. And in crop, we had significant oversupply in the market in Brazil with our crop protection products, as our competitors as well. We had to cleanse the situation in quarter two and have since made very, very good progress, I have to say, in getting the situation under control and actually advancing again. So we are quite optimistic also for our crop business going into 2018.
Yeah, I want to talk about the consumer business. You say that it was a little under pressure in the U.S. That's interesting to note, given that the economics in the U.S. have been improving. But let me start with your $66 billion deal to acquire Monsanto. We are waiting on approvals from European regulators and the U.S. The company's hoping this deal will close this year. But I guess, are you expecting the approval in the second quarter from the EU?
Yes, Maria. Based on where we are right now, we've seen very, very good progress. We've by now roughly half of the 30 approvals we need. We are in very good discussions, I have to say, with the European Commission, making good progress there, and also with the DOJ, even though with the DOJ we are a little bit behind the process where we are with the European Commission. But overall, as you have mentioned, we are quite confident that we are going to close this transaction in the second quarter, and that we will also obtain the approvals necessary to do so.
Well, I mean, as we wait for the EU approval sometime in the second quarter, what are the plans in terms of divestitures, in terms of raising money once you get that approval? Are you expecting to do a secondary offering, a rights issue, once you get that approval?
Yes, Maria. First of all, looking at the divestitures, we have already announced, actually in October, mid-October last year, that a very large part of our Bayer's seed business and our non-selective herbicides platform, the Liberty Link product lines, are going to be divested to BASF, of course, always contingent on the overall transaction coming to a closing. And we continue to be in discussions with some select further areas that are in the interest of the regulators also to strengthen overall competition, also innovation competition in our industry. That discussion is overall, regardless whether you look at the Europeans or the Department of Justice, very constructive. We have recently announced also today in our call that we are now also going to divest of our vegetable seeds business. And I cannot at this point in time say that this is what it's going to be, because these discussions are still ongoing. On your second question regarding the financing, this is going to be a mix of equity and debt. We have already mentioned that based on the very good sales proceeds on the divestiture of our Covestro stake, we will need less equity than we had expected, but there still will be a rights offering, yes.
I see. Now, you and several other European business leaders took part in a roundtable discussion with President Trump in Davos last month. I know the president said that he's a fan of the company, but let me ask you this. In terms of your expectations in terms of investment in the United States, tell us what that looks like, and what do you think is behind this weakness that you just mentioned in terms of the consumer in the U.S.?
Well, first of all, we have been in the U.S. for more than 150 years, and we have great interest in also advancing our business, but also the overall economy in the U.S., and we will do our fair share in contributing. Regarding my encounters with President Trump, I have to say that both times he was very well informed and well briefed. We had a good discussion along the lines of what we had already communicated on what this combination is going to be about. And of course, he's a very loyal customer of our BAS print, which is always nice to see.
Yes, for sure. But did you say that the consumer business is weak in the U.S. right now?
Yes, the consumer business overall is actually impacted across actually also our competitors' business by fairly dramatic and rapid change in consumer behaviors, a stronger advance of online buying, with that less store traffic. If you look at your stationary retail, we are adapting to it. We need to do this faster. We also need to step up our innovation capabilities, and that is what we are working on. But clearly, 2017 was not a good year for our consumer business.
All right, we will leave it there. Werner, it's good to have you on the program. Great to see you. Thanks very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you, Maria.
Werner Baumann there, CEO at Bayer.